Who do you think you are to come into my house and ruin things for me? Eh? Answer me!
So, this is the idea. You came into my house to seduce my son-in-law. You slept with him. So all you want is to come and take over this house? Is it now wrong for somebody to see a helpless young lady like you and decide to help her? Now you turn around to make it look as if my daughter has done something wrong? This is it. So this is the repercussion. This is how you pay her back?
Mama, I am sorry for what happened. I am truly sorry, but it was Mr. Eric that asked me to make pounded yam and soup. I didn't do it on purpose.
It was the same Eric who asked you to leave this house. And my daughter fought tooth and nail to make sure you remain. She did everything. So this is how you pay her back.
I am sorry once again. It will never happen again, I promise. It will never happen again.
Now the same person, she fought, she did everything. You have decided to be on his side against my daughter. Of course, it can never happen again. It will not happen again. She cannot keep a snake like you in the house. Keeping a snake like you in this house is like her digging her grave to kill herself. A snake like you, after being fed and taken care of, and when you become old enough, you will turn around and bite the person who has taken care of you. That's exactly who you are. Clara, you are very shameless. You are so shameless. I know you are happy now, thinking that Eric is now on your side, but that will not happen. Over my dead body. Clara, are you listening to me? Because I will make sure I single-handedly strangle you to death.
What's my offense, Mama? What have I done wrong? You and I know the reason why your daughter brought me into this house. Why is she so angry that he slept with me? Isn't that the reason why she brought me here? You're making claims that she supports me. She picked me up from the streets. You and I know she picked me up from the street not because she wanted to help me. She picked me up from the street for her own ulterior motive. But I'll ignore that fact and ignore everything that just happened here, because at the end of the day, she picked me up from the streets. I am not the venom here. If you look at this story very well, I am actually the victim here. I am the victim.
Did she just walk out on me? Did Clara just talk back at me? Clara. It is my fault. I wish my daughter listened to me, but she never did. Clara, you haven't seen the end of me yet. I will make sure I clip your wings. I promise you, I will so clip them that you'll never fly again in your miserable life. Nonsense. So deal with you.
Who do you think you are to come into my house and ruin things for me? Eh? Answer me! Who do you think you are to make my husband yell at me? You are nothing but a street girl. I picked you from the streets. Now you want to lord over my house?
Okay, Ma. What have I done wrong? What's my offense? What exactly is my offense, ma'am? Yes, I know I didn't tell you before I prepared the food, but I believe that your husband have right to decide on what we should eat in this house. So when he called me to do it, to prepare the food, I obeyed him. What have I done wrong?
Now you listen to me and listen real good. A woman runs her home. I am the woman of this house. You know what that means?
I know, ma'am.
It means I call the shots. Not one street bastard who thinks because she's sleeping with my husband, she now has rights in this house. Clara, you can never have any form of rights in this house, no matter what. You hear me?
I hear you, man.
And just so you know, when the time is due, I will throw you out of this house. Oh, that's a promise I hold dear to my heart. So don't push me.
I know you hate me so much. I know you don't want to see my face. You want to throw me out of this house. I won't blame you for that. I also want you to understand that I didn't sleep with myself.
So you're trying to justify your dirty acts. You want to pin it on my husband?
No one is pinning anything on anyone. No one is. Where did this act take place? In my room here. Who is involved? Your husband and myself. Who has the right to move from place to place in this house? He has, not me. So why should I be the one to take all the blame? Why should you pin everything on me? If I am wrong, your husband is equally wrong.
You must be stupid. You dare to talk about my husband in such despicable manner? Are you okay?
I am sorry, ma, but it is what it is. Forgive me, but if you indeed brought me to this house for this purpose, why then are you angry? Why are you mad over it?
Now I see. You now have a voice to talk. You respond back at me. Wow. Your days are numbered. So, if you know what is good for you, no, if I were you, I would stay in my limits. Because more than just your days, your life might equally just be numbered.
What are you saying? Huh? Firstly, you slept with that girl without telling me. You only informed me after you had done it. And now your wife finally knows that you are sleeping with her. And you're here telling me so casually like it's nothing.
What do you expect me to do? What do you want me to do? Huh? She was the one that has been pushing for this in the first place. She has been pushing for it for how long now? For weeks, if not over a month. She kept pressurizing me, being on my neck for it. And then finally I'm doing exactly what she wants me to do. And then there's a problem. She has an issue with it. Like, what exactly do women want? What does she want?
Eric, I understand you. I understand how much she troubled and pushed you into this. But I warned you as a friend. I told you, don't go into this plan. It will ruin your home. I told you.
From the day she conceived this idea, my home has already been ruined. And now she's against Clara. She wants to beat her. She wants to fight her. Like, what nonsense.
What were you thinking? No, tell me, what were you thinking? That she would embrace Clara? Should embrace a woman sleeping with a man? No woman would do it.
She brought Clara into the house so that I can sleep with her in the first place. That was the initial idea. Remember, you know how she pushed for this. You know how it happened. You know every single thing. I told you.
Eric, listen. She wants you to do it. At the same time, she doesn't want you to do it.
What are you saying? Is that even English?
It is English. I'm trying to say that she wants you to sleep with her, get a child out of that lady, but she's not happy that you're doing it.
Who does that? Huh? How can you bring a girl for me to sleep with her and expect I don't sleep with her? I'm a human being. Like I have blood running through my vein. Plus, you know how much she has pushed for this. You know.
Eric, it's okay. I get you. I understand you. But I just think that maybe she wants to be in charge.
In charge of what? How? Like, I don't get. She wants to be there while we do it.
Not exactly, but like carry her along. Tell her, like, you have to tell her before sleeping with the girl.
Tell her for what to happen. So that she can arrange the bed or do what? Or help me put it inside.
Eric, you're making this thing very difficult.
What does she want? Huh? She's driving me insane. Think about it now. Will Eric sleep with this girl? Will Eric don't sleep with this girl? The same, like, am I a machine that you just turn on, off at the same time and then I'll just be going with the flow? What's that? What's the meaning of that? Come on now. See, I have done what I want to do with Clara, and that is final.
So what's the way forward?
Sincerely, I'm already into Clara. So, the game continues. And no one will stop me.
Derek?
Yes. No one will stop me.